Yes, 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 yes. Yes, good evening to all my YouTube family members. You know, cause once you're a part of my YouTube channel, you're a part of my family. You know, because me have my YouTube channel as my family channel. So everybody with on my YouTube, no matter where you come from, we are one family. I am here to ask a few questions, and it may be a few important questions. And I am going to talk about the males first. And when I said I want to talk about the males first, when you decide that you are going to go out in the bigger world, society, you know, and just the same like how you qualify yourself for a certain job, it's just the same way you qualify yourself for a certain ladies. It is not just that you see a lady and because she have on a short shorts, she have on tattoo, she pierce her navel, she pierce her tongue, she pierce her nose, she pierce her lip. That don't say that that lady is qualified to be a woman. No disrespect ladies, but that does not qualify to say that she's a good woman. When you as a man looking for a woman that you can say yes she's qualified to carry your child or she's qualified to be your wife, there is a certain amount of qualification you are looking for. And if you cannot get a certain amount of qualification from that woman, she is not going to be your wife. It's going to cause problems. First thing, we as a man, sometimes we does not realize that the outer appearance is what the ladies use to capture us as a man. When I say the outer appearance they use to capture us as a man, they put on the prettiest dress. They try to look the best because what they are competing with other persons. You know, so basically maybe our two friends when they say they want to look better than them friend, so they must put on a certain amount of clothes and a certain type of clothes to attract we men. But at the end of the day, we as a man we don't really realize. Say listen, this is what they might do to get our attention. They wear some clothes where their private part is showing outside. They wear some clothes where them buttocks is outside. But at the end of the day, a woman not gonna take up a man that look like he is a mad man. So while we as a man are gonna take up a certain type of woman that looks like she'd walk and sell her body because that is the way them dress. Nothing wrong with clothes that woman wears, but you need to qualify. You need to put yourself in certain standard. Don't get me wrong. There are standards that women should follow because knowing that when you were younger, your parents, which is your mother, your auntie, your grandmother, was teaching you as a woman. They taught you how to cook, how to wash, how to clean. They taught you how to be a wife. 90% of the women, the mothers that born back in the 60s and the 70s, coming up. Not these young mothers we are talking about, no. We are talking about the mothers from in the 60s and the 70s. They taught their parents, their children, how to be a housewife. When I said a housewife, I mean a woman that can take care of her husband. It is not state that you gonna be the person to sit down every day and do all those house chores, because the men can do it too. But back in the days, they say that man is the one that goes outside to take care of the yard. Women take care of the house. So it still remains the same that women should be the one to take care of the house. Next thing, standard. Women, there's a certain amount of standard that you should have when you are thinking about going in a relationship. There are certain things you should learn. There are certain things you should not do. You should not disrespect yourself by disrespecting a man. You go on the streets, and the first thing you use to disrespect yourself is that you went on the street, you saw this man called to you, you are not interested. It is simple logic says that you don't interested in that man. You don't have to answer, or if you decide to answer, you could say to that man, listen, I am not interested. But the moment you are going to tell that man to come and do whatever with the mouth underneath you, you are not valuing yourself. The moment you tell a man that, come eat me whatever, me take out me whatever. What are the value that you are doing to yourself? And what values and what standard you are setting to know that when you get your child, this is the standard you are setting for your youth as a woman. So that basically you are trying to say then, if it reaches to the stage where you are in a relationship with a man, the man can be disrespectful to you because you are disrespecting yourself. You are lower yourself to a level where anything a man or a woman can say to you and you cannot say anything, because that is a level that you are putting yourself into. So I am saying this to say that females, you should have set yourself to a certain standard that no one can ever say that you are less than them. I am a man. When I was growing, I brought up a certain way, in a certain way, where I try to enhance myself to learn various different stuff. When I said I tried to learn various different stuff, I tried to learn about the human body, what the human body contains, what can happen monthly with the human body. I tried to learn more about the body, which is I tried to learn more about females, because I am a man and I don't think I should sit down and try to learn more about my body. Yes, I want to learn more about my body, yes, but I want to learn more about a female body. You know the reason why? Make I tell you the reason why. The reason why I said I try to learn more about the females. 90% of females today, I'm not talking about couple years or 30 years or 40 years out back. I'm talking about women of today's society, the younger generations. They got a lot of things they can use to get rid of certain things. And when I said they use it to get rid of certain things, you know what I'm talking about. The females of today's society, in my age group and younger, they try to use psychology, use them brain on men to get around men. But listen, I'm gonna say this, females, you cannot use your brain on every male you see. Because some of us men are typically smarter than you female. In everything that you are doing on this earth, don't do it to please anyone. Don't do it to please yourself, because anything you do and you decide that you are going to do it to someone else, remember this. There is a time when things are going to change, and it's going to change back on you. So whenever